Hello guys, and welcome to my next video playthrough thingy. Still don't know what I want to call them. Let's go ahead and erase that. That was my little test file, making sure everything was running smoothly. But yeah, we're going back hella years. I didn't see down there when it said this game was made, but I'm gonna assume it was very early 90s. Love this game. Used to play this game all the time when I was a kid. Let's see. Please choose a name for yourself. Well, let's just go with what they call him in the future titles. What was that, Illusion of Gaia when they called him Blazer, maybe? Yeah, Blazer. Plus that's a sweet name. What an interesting name. Alright, go and save the world. Alright, so if you read the little intro thing that was going on there, it basically tells you that the world has fallen to evil, and you, along with the voice that you just heard, the Master, it's up to you guys to save the world. You do all the, hard work, of course. Defeating all the monsters and stuff. Let's see, we start off with nothing, and we get a sword. Like, you literally don't have anything at all. He's just like, good luck. Good luck, man. Now, at first it's gonna seem like this game is super simple. Like, this guy's just gonna keep walking right at me and keep dying. Yeah, well, the basic enemies in the game, the very first ones you see, are really, really weak. Now, what you saw me do there was defeated all the enemies in the little monster lair. They have different spawn rates depending on what the type of monster lair it is, which we'll see later on. But after you defeat all the monsters, this thing pops up, which they do various things. This one will make an old man appear. I used to live in the sky just like you, so I guess he used to be like, I guess, a disciple of the Master or something like that. Living creatures have been captured. Okay, so so what he's telling us is everything in the world has been captured by death toll, and they have been sealed in the monster lairs, which we just freed. So we have to free everyone. Even the release of a small tree or creature, they will aid you in your quest. Here, take this. He gives us the flame ball magic, and he will join you as a magician, so he can use all types of magic. Alright, so what this guy does, he's awesome. So, oh yeah, when we defeat those enemies, what he's saying right here is when you defeat the enemies, they drop little gems. He uses gems to cast magic. Pretty simple. Unfortunately, if you die, you lose all your gems. At least that's how it is. That's how it's going to be for now. I think you can get something that changes that. But yeah, he's that little, like, orb thing that follows us around. You could cast magic with him, but I don't have it equipped. I tried using it, and I was like, right when I said it, nope, it's not even there. So yeah, boom, cast magic. The way this one works in particular is, depending on the direction you're facing, depends on the direction that the magic goes. Which is pretty simple, but if you're like me and you're really twitchy and you keep moving out of the way from enemies, then you'll start shooting fireballs in directions you don't want it to go to. Now, as you see, this area is completely, like, desolate. There's nothing here. Everything has been taken, and it's up to us to go take care of it. Blazer heard a small voice. There are many creatures being held in the underground castle. If you can release those creatures, the village will be reconstructed. Cool! Now, what told us that is actually this flower right here. Like, it seems kind of weird. Like, every time I try to explain this game to somebody, they're like, it sounds weird. I'm like, what? Talking to flowers is weird? Nah, man. Nah, though, but pretty much since... I don't want to say you're like an angel or anything like that, because that just seems kind of, like, a little too... I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Whatever. But basically... you know, you have the power to speak to all things, that being living things and non-living things, which we'll see a lot later on. But yeah, like I said, basically in the beginning, it's going to be extremely basic. I mean, especially these guys right here. They don't do anything but walk towards you and try to bump into you. I mean, they can do damage. Believe me, they can do damage. It's just, you know, it's a matter of them actually making contact with you. You hear a sigh coming from inside the house. Now... every time we step on one of those and we release something in the town, we actually recover a little bit of our health, but since we haven't lost any, that doesn't apply here. This is a dead end! But we'll find out something about that later. Because that will not be a dead end for long. Oh, see, look, we already got a new type of enemy. They kind of mindlessly walk around. Oh, stop hitting me! Alright, now you see that little blue blob guy? He didn't come out of a monster lair. Not all the monsters you see will come out of monster lairs. Which is, you know, it's kind of cool because they respawn. Whereas, like, with these that come out of the monster lairs, they don't respawn. The ones that do respawn, I guess you could say you could farm for experience. Oops, wrong button. And let's see, right there we got a medical herb. Make sure you equip it because just having it on you won't help you. It says your HP will be refilled if your life meter reaches 0. So those are useful. We probably won't be using one for a while, but they're still useful to have, and since we have no other item in our magic slot, we might as well equip it. Alright, let's see. But yeah, those blue blobs, let's say, like, if you release a release, like, something into the village, it'll respawn. Same with that torch thing right there that was shooting fireballs at us. See, there's a lot to this game, even though it's extremely simple, and I think that's why I liked it so much when I was a kid and why I still like it to this day. It's very simple, yet very fun to play. Blazer heard a faint voice coming from the jewel in the corner. I like how it points to it. Alright, come over here. Now these are useful. I will give you some advice. Don't forget to equip the things that you wish to use, or they will not work. Blazer received experience. So not only do they give us tips, like things, you know, things that seem like, well, yeah, of course, but they give you tips, and on top of that, they'll give you experience. And they also let you go back to town if you really need to, but we're not going to. We're going to stay here. Look at me, I've already lost half my health. So good at this game. So good, guys. Ah. And that's another thing, too. The enemies have, like, a little, bit of, like, invulnerability, which you saw there. Where, like, you know, he was, like, transparent for a bit and you couldn't do any damage to him. That kind of plays a bit of a problem with some of the enemies. That's why you want to keep your distance. Now, I see right here, I'm sticking my sword out. Let me actually see if I could... Nope, nope. That's what happens when you try to show off. Now, you can use this to attract gems from a distance, which is kind of useful. Don't hurt me. Please, yes, okay. Whew, I want to get some of my health back. I mean, we won't die, but I still don't want to use my herb if I don't have to, you know? We got 1 point of health. I was kind of hoping for like 2 or something. Alright, let's wait for this fireball. Yeah. Okay, what's in here? 12 gems. Cool. So, I mean, you really don't need to use magic in this little beginning area. But if you so wish to, go right ahead. But I tend to just stick to the sword for now until we get some better magic. Because, like I said, the fireball, it's just kind of... It just goes where it really wants to. Because you have to wait for... I almost died there. You have to wait for the magician orb to float around you and get in an optimal location. Okay, just use my herb. Perfect. That's okay. We'll get some more. We'll get plenty of more herbs later on. Blazer released. Tulip. There once was a water mill here before the village was destroyed. I hear there is a man in the mill who runs the elevator in the underground castle. Well, we need to find that guy then, don't we? Alright, let's see. Yeah, we came from this direction. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to explain? Oh, look, a new enemy. Oh, they have 4 health. See, like right now, we only do about 1 point of damage. But that'll change. And also, if you ever see me doing this, where like I'm trying to get on top of the enemy, like the way I was pretty much like positioned on like, I guess like a plane above him a little bit. Bridge guard. The reason why that is because depending on where your blade lands, like when you swing, like let me show you. So as you can see, like where the blade is, like let's say I'm trying to hit where the old monster portal was. Like if you can get enemies to land right there, you can actually do 2 points of damage to them because that's just, you know, that's just how it works. Alright, these damn things. I don't like them. There we go. If we get right here, that should work. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Look at all those guys spawning down there. And they can't even get me. Another good thing, too, about the, Oh, we leveled up. Nice. I don't remember leveling up that quickly before. Okay, whatever. Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, I know what this is. Yes, the dream rod. We're gonna need that. Let me, oops. Oh, look, you can see how many monster layers we have remaining. I'm still not used to the button mapping for the this Super Nintendo controller. It's kind of goofy. A strange stick that enables you to look into a dream. That'll be useful. Not so much right now, but it will be. Actually, alright. Those guys are all gonna try to ambush me up here. Boom! There you go. Now those guys are kind of spawning wildly. However, if we open that door, if we open that one that you saw right there, all of them would have like poured in out after us. Not really. I mean, they won't be guided to do so, but they do it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Fine, fine, you did damage to me. Are you happy? Jeez. Ivy. See, every time that you unlock something, it's not always, you know, a person or something. I mean, sometimes they could just be plants, but in the end, they will help you in some way, shape, or form. What is this nonsense appearing on the side of my computer? Sorry, got distracted looking over at my computer. Right. See, I mean, it's all just about standing in the right position for these guys. Okay. And this, well, I'll show you in a second. We'll be coming back here very soon. Very, very soon. Now, when you see I have my sword out like that, not only does that do damage to enemies, because I know I mentioned that it gets the gems, but what it'll do is it'll do a continuous stream of damage. See, like right there, that guy was taking, you know, constant damage. So you can use that in certain instances and it can be really good, but right now it's got its few uses. There we go, the watermill keeper. The man's voice came from inside the watermill. Darn it! The stupid wheel, it's so hard to turn. It's alright, we got the power, we could turn that wheel. Must be like stuck with like rust or something. Now, we can't actually go right here. I am an elevator invented by Dr. Leo. I cannot move unless the watermill is turning. So yeah, like I said, we could talk to anything. And that includes an elevator. But yeah, if we go this way, this actually leads us right back to the beginning. You see that little path right there. That's it. We couldn't do anything with it. There we go. Now we can. And this it's perfect timing too, because I mean, you think about it, this entire area is just a big old tutorial area. They're showing us, like, you know, monster layers, different monster types, you know, all that stuff, and like the ways the things that the monster portals can unlock, all sorts of stuff. Now we don't need to talk to the tulip again because it just says the same thing we said, or it said earlier about the watermill. My husband used to be the village chief. One day he suddenly disappeared along with the other villagers. Oh, I feel so lonely. Oh. How about being one of my children? Of course! She will call me Blazer from now on. Alright. Cool. This is our room? Ooh. Spooky chair. Spooky chair. This is the room of the village chief. He used to sit and rock here for hours. I wonder when he's going to come back. I think that's the chair talking. I'm not sure if that was just, you know, thoughts of the character, or if that was the chair. I'm not sure. I'm going to say it was the chair. Hello? Yes, you can help me. Now, she's awesome, because she will give you medical herbs. Every time you have, like, or you don't have a medical herb in your inventory, she will give you another one. It's great. I like this lady. She's cool. Hey, bridge keeper guy. I'm the guard of the bridge. I guess it is not really necessary to guard such a small bridge. Please pass. Yep. Like, somebody was just thinking, maybe we should not only have a bridge, but we need a bridge guard, just to make it seem like they're unlocking something really important here. Yes, it will. Yes, we have the power of our master. We will try to turn it. Haha. Of course. Aren't you happy that I'm so powerful that I was able to turn it? Or you were just turning it the wrong way. Alright. Isn't this watermill great? Of course it is. Now we want to go down here. This is Ivy that we got. See, you're thinking, why would we want to get Ivy? I'll tell you why. Boom! Iron armor. Duh. What else would you want? 50 gems. I am watching over the world. Please take this. See, I love these little fairy statue things. They give you experience. They're awesome. Let's equip that armor. Now we get 1 defense point. Now what that'll do, as far as I know, every defense point you have reduces the amount of damage you take by that many points, as far as I know. Now, since everything is only doing like 1 point of damage to us, it doesn't really matter. But it'll help us in the future when enemies start doing a little bit more damage. Because now, I mean, we got 10 hits that we could take. Before we could only take 8. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for today, guys. I love this game, and you should totally keep watching it because I'm going to be playing it a lot, and it is super fun. So, until then, guys, I will see you later.